Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is WintersPhoenix here. Today we're going to be playing a beautiful game called Journey. If you have not played this game or seen this game, I highly recommend it. The environments are beautiful, the music is incredible, and the storyline, while subtle, is really sweet. So here we go. Let's just get into it. So we might be needing to split this video up into two parts depending on how long it takes me to get through it. We'll see. That's me, the little alien. Very anthropomorphic. First time you play it kind of gives you instructions on movement. I can sing. Can't jump yet. And here we go into the intro. There we go. Okay, so this is the first glyph you can pick up. Each glyph gives you this unique power to kind of, not really fly, but float. And if you find all the glyphs, you get this really long, see how that tail thing grows on my back? You get this really long tail that kind of increases your power and your ability to fly. So pretty. Okay, so I used up, do you see how my little tail is kind of blank right now? That means I used up the power that I got, and I have to recharge it with these little floating bits of cloth. I'm not sure exactly what they are. Let's see. Let's actually charge it all the way up so you guys can see. Okay, so now my little tail has power to it. So if I hold down the jump button, I can kind of float for a short distance. My goal is to get to the top of that mountain in the distance. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So you can find these little storyboards all throughout the game, and it kind of gives you an idea of what happened and why I'm alone and why I'm going on this journey. I really like how I can slide. So this area has 2 or 3 more of the glyphs. I'm not exactly sure how many of them there are. Gotta climb this little hunk of junk. There we go. Another glyph, and my tail becomes slightly longer. I can float up to the top here. All right, trying that again. So I can come and collect this little guy and grow my power even more. So as you can kind of imagine, the longer my tail is, the farther I can fly. Free the tiny bits of cloth. like, again, I'm not exactly sure what it all means, but these guys can give me a huge lift, which is cool. So now I just gotta sing real good. And this is, you know, the end of this very, very short. My controller seems to be having problems. Okay, here's the second area. So you see the pillar of light at the top of the screen. That's my destination. Right away I can see glyph off to the left, so I'm just gonna float myself over there. Do a little somersault as I land. And here we go. And we have, what is that, the fourth? There's also one. Oh, however, while we're in this area on this side, we need to build the bridge that goes across the top so we can get to the very top up there. Come on, give me a boost here. There we go. Okay. So these lovely little bits of power cloth soar up into the sky, making a bridge over here that I want to come grab. Another one of these little storyboard thingies. And then there's also, I think, another glyph on the cliff above where I'm standing. Okay, see it? Yeah, right above there. I want to get them all. They give me a nice big lift, and then I can just fly and float gently the rest of the way over to make my little tail even longer. I'm not sure. I think this is another, gotta get a little closer. Activate the entire cloth. I think this is another area where it helps build the bridge. Yeah. Okay. Last one, and this should complete the bridge. All right, here we go. Gonna float up the bridge. All right, area 2. Is finished. It's obviously very hot. They've got kind of the heat waves coming up off the desert floor. And there is a shooting star there, which I want to go find, but first there are a couple areas I need to go to. Because I think there are at least 3 to 4 more glyphs in this area. And I don't want to miss any of them. Interesting thing about these flyers, I think they kind of follow me through the desert, or they help me find the way. Plus, cool thing is, when we're together, and of course I missed it, but when we're together we kind of charge each other. See, yeah. He comes up and he's like, let me give you a boost. There's another area, I believe, off to the right that I don't want to miss. Yeah, okay. So over here we've got another little area where we free the flyers and another storyboard we can unlock. So yeah, kind of shows that these little flying carpet doohickeys are my allies. Okay, so here you see this shooting star thing coming towards us. It's gonna land up there with another glyph. Just got to get one of these flying carpets to kind of recharge me a little bit. There we go. And I can float up and snag that guy. Also, can come over here and free more of these little guys. Okay. Now we have all 4. There we go. And here we go. Got that one. And now onto a smaller little area. So as soon as you come out of here, you want to slow your descent because there's a glyph on the ledge right here. And I don't want to miss it. Okay, and then I can use that to fly across this little area because there is another little storyboard that we can unlock over here as well. And if you unlock all the storyboards and get all the glyphs in one playthrough, then you know, there's achievement unlocked, but then if you play again right after, it's pretty cool. I'll just show you in a different video. So just right now, all I gotta do is unlock all these little cloth things. Which gives me access to the next area. Opens up all these little flyers. And they give me a boost up to the next area, which is another one of the fast moving. There we go. Alright, so right here, I want to try, and there we go. Veer to the right through this little alcove because there's a glyph right here that I don't want to miss. And then down. Sporting a pretty long tail now, which is cool. And then down into the next area. Really pretty. Shows a glimpse of the mountains, of the city. Everything looking a little bit decrepit and broken down. Everything is abandoned and quiet. And then down again. It's like a roller coaster. Okay, so here's where the game changes pretty drastically. I'm actually going to stop here and I'm going to save the next part for my part 2. So tune in next week and you can watch the rest. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you next time.